The universe is everything. It includes all of space, and all the matter and energy that space contains. It even includes time itself and, of course, it includes you, and our solar system. Do you know how many planets are in our solar system? Do you know enough about them, or if there's any of them that we can live in? In this video we will talk about the 9 planets in our system, and what we know about them so far. The Earth is one of the 9 planets. They all go around the Sun the same way. Each of them also turns on its own axis. The Earth makes a complete journey around the Sun in 1 year. It turns once on its axis in 24 hours. The Sun rises and sets because the Earth is turning. There are 2 planets nearer the Sun, Mercury and Venus. Mercury is a small and it is very near the Sun. The same side always faces the Sun, and this side is always very hot. The other side, away from the Sun, is very cold indeed. So nobody can live on Mercury. It is either too hot or too cold. Let us begin a journey through space. We shall leave the Sun and then leave Mercury. The next planet is Venus. It is almost the same size as the Earth. It goes once round the Sun in 225 days, which is 7.5 months. We sometimes call it the evening star, and it is very beautiful. The Americans once sent a machine to Venus, and it told them something about the beautiful planet. It sent back radio signals from space. If we continue our journey, we shall reach the Earth next. Then we shall reach the planet Mars. The orbit of Mars is outside the orbit of the Earth. Mars is 141 million miles from the Sun. It completes its journey round the Sun in 1 2/3 years. Its days is half an hour longer than ours, which means it turns on its axis in 24.5 hours. It has 2 moons. Astronomers have studied Mars carefully. Some people believe that there may be animals of some kind there, but no one is sure. So far, no proof of past or present life has been found on Mars. About 500 million miles from the Sun there is the planet Jupiter. It is the biggest planet of all. It takes about 12 years to go round the Sun. It has 9 moons. Galileo discovered 4 of them. Jupiter is a strange planet. It turns on its axis. But different parts of it appear to turn at different speeds. If that is true, it is certainly not made of rock. Perhaps it is made of gases. The planet has a strange red spot on it. This spot is about 30,000 miles long and 7,000 miles wide. The next planet is Saturn. It has some beautiful rings around it. It travels once around the Sun in about 30 years, and it has 10 moons. Its thin rings are perhaps a lot of other small moons. Uranus, the next planet, is 1,783 million miles from the Sun. It has 4 moons. Their names are Ariel, Umbriel, Titania, and Oberon. 3 of these names come from Shakespeare's plays, and the name Umbriel comes from the writings of other old writer, Alexander Pope. Uranus did not appear to move properly in its orbit. One astronomer said that there must be another planet. This unknown planet must be outside of the orbit of Uranus. It is pulling Uranus away from its proper orbit, he said. Where was this other planet? The problem was closely studied, and the right place was found. A telescope was pointed at the place, and the planet was seen there. At first astronomers called it the Georgian, but now its name is Neptune. It completes its orbit round the Sun in 165 years. In the 1930 another planet was found. Its name is Pluto. Its orbit has an unusual shape, and it goes once round the Sun in 248 years. It is considered the 9th and most distant planet from the Sun, and the largest known dwarf planet in the solar system. Its orbital path doesn't lie in the same plane as the 8 planets. It goes so far away that we cannot study it easily. These are the 9 planets in our solar system. It starts from Mercury and ends with Pluto.